So my son is sick and I am making chicken noodle soup for him. So I figured you could hang out with me in my kitchen while I discuss this. For the first half of the weekend, I was at a friend's house and we got to talking about this feeling that I've been having lately of why bother? What is the point? And she shared with me that she has also been having the same sort of just general malaise feeling, and that it seems to be pretty universal. This year was very difficult for a lot of people, and towards the end of it, it kind of makes sense that all of us would be burning out. And on my way home, I stopped by my ex's. My oldest was sick and was begging to come home. And he specifically requested that we go home, I make him tea, and then I cuddle with him in his bed. So that's exactly what we did. And cuddling with him after making him his tea and waiting for him to fall asleep, of course, gave me the realization or the epiphany of this is why bother. And I think that that's something that all of us kind of have to reach for or look for in our lives. Whether or not we have kids, it doesn't have to necessarily be we bother because of our kids. It could also be we bother because of family members, friends, pets, the work that we do, ourselves, some minor joys that we find within our lives that allow us to continue on, especially if we are trying to recover from abuse or trauma or a toxic relationship. Because if we're very lucky, we all have many more days ahead of us. And we don't want to spend those days giving the person or the people who hurt us more power. We don't want to spend our days giving those people more power over us than they have already had. We don't want to spend those days allowing them to continue visiting more destruction and devastation and harm upon us. I think that's something important for all of us who are dealing with the fallout after an abusive or a toxic or traumatic relationship of any kind to kind of reach for, is things that we have in our lives that are still glimmers, that are still hopeful, and that still make even the hard days worth it.